What's going on, y'all? So listen, I'm annoyed. I'm gonna tell you why. I just sat here for an hour, probably a little bit over an hour, and something punched on my phone that connected to my goddamn computer and my camera, or I should say, and it just blanked out my video. It wiped out the video. It wiped out the video. I was talking my good shit too. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. Anyway, and because of that, how y'all doing? Y'all ain't seen me in a week or so. If you ain't been watching the other stuff, you ain't seen what it is in a week or so, you can sit your ass down here and you can watch this whole video since I gotta re-record it. Y'all, I'm so irked because it was so good, girl. I was getting into it too, like, bitch, what? And that thing popped up. I said, I know this shit didn't. And it did. And it did. I got to be more careful. Girl. I can only cuss myself out. And that's just what it is. Anyway, let's just get into it. Okay, let's just get into it because I'm tired. And I got to go to work tomorrow. Girl, I'm back at work. And let me tell you something. Exactly what I thought was going to happen, happened. And it's just like every time I leave, even for a couple of days, girl, I gotta come back and I gotta fix stuff. I gotta work this out. I gotta put this up. I gotta do this. I just like stuff to be in order, and stuff just don't be in order. And I just don't understand how come y'all don't like stuff in order either. Why do y'all like chaos? I don't like chaos, okay, unless I cause it. And sometimes I cause it on purpose because I like a little mess, like a little drama. You know what I'm saying? Not that. But workplace chaos, I need to have organization. And so I had to go through all that for the next couple of days. Then the coworker come back today and I'm just like, annoyed. Anyway, let's get into the video again. Lord have mercy. What do we want to talk about? Politics. Shout out to Rocks. Politics. Okay. But anyway, let's just get into it because honestly, I just want to get this out the way. The first part of this video probably going to be talking about all the mess that's been going on that we done missed for the past couple of weeks that has been happening in Trump and all that stuff. But let me just tell y'all this. Y'all, we got mess happening up in the government, the federal government for the country, and we also got mess happening out here in Illinois, in one of the cities out here. It is a mayor. Her name is Tiffany Hayner, I think, out in Dalton, Illinois. Now, let me tell you something. I don't go to Dalton, okay? I don't go to Dalton. I've been to Dalton probably once or twice. And, yeah, it's a little ghetto for me. But I like a little, but hell, it's a lot. I don't really be hearing good things that much. Every time I hear something, there's always some mess that's happening. And here we go. Baby, I know they say Chicago and Illinois got some crooked ass politicians, okay? That's why they call us the Windy City, bitch. You gotta look into the reason why they call us the Windy City. It ain't just because of the wind, all right? It's dealing with politicians and stuff and the crookedness of it. Baby, but girl, out there in Dalton, Illinois, you got this lady, Tiffany Hayner. Girl, she the first black mayor, okay? Woman black mayor at that, right? And so you get this position, you representing us. Regardless of if you say you don't represent this person, you don't represent that, you represent you, baby, they gonna look at it as if you, because listen, if one of us make it, all of us make it in this situation, baby, we found it in there, and you get up in there and you show your ass. Every time I hear something about this lady, girl, it is some mess. She up here doing just crooked, stealing the money, credit cards, all this stuff, fraud, everything, putting stuff on a company card that's personal shit. Like, it's just a freaking mess, okay? The peoples want her gone. So the reason why we talking about her now is because a video came out of them at a town hall meeting. And then, at the town hall meeting, they got all the people on the panel that's in, the office or whatever. They sitting up there listening to what the people got to say. So you had this man sit up there. Nope, he came to the podium. I don't know who this gentleman is. He's a constituent and he is pissed off. When I tell you that man who looked about 30-something years old, almost 40 or could be 40, he read that lady down. He read her down to the ground and basically said, you need to get your ass up out your goddamn seat because you ain't done shit for us. You ain't been doing shit. And I already know that you ain't gonna do shit because you ain't shit. And I said, damn. And he was like, you know what? And see, that's why we want your black ass up out of here. And that's why we gonna go ahead and vote for Stephanie. Put Stephanie up in there. Now, let me tell you something, sir. The way he said that black ass, I said, now, that just didn't sit well with me the way he said that. And I said, what the fuck Stephanie look like? Where's Stephanie? Okay. But then he ended that shit. He was like, the people that want your ass out, they gonna say yay. And the people that don't, they gonna say nay. So what y'all say? Everybody was like, hey, you know, like they want her ass up out of that bitch. Girl, at the end of his little speech, he said, some, bitch. And I said, whoa. I wasn't expecting that. Now, see, if shit like this went down in town hall meetings, maybe I show the fuck up, okay? Just, these little meetings, y'all be getting it popping up in here like this. Girl, I don't know nothing about dog. I stay up in Chicago. Chicago is enough for me, okay? We're not finna travel down to Dalton. But girl, listen, he said that bitch, and he said it with so much emphasis. Next thing you know, we see some dude coming over there, and they start to boxing. They boom, 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 boom. And I'm sitting here like, yo, what's going on? That was her boyfriend, the mayor's boyfriend. And I'm like, you know what? On the one hand, this is ghetto as shit. You know, and y'all know when they talk about ghetto, when other people talk about ghetto, it's very, very negative in the sense of these black hoodlums and thugs and, you know, welfare recipients and, you know, just bottom of the barrel poverty, poor people and all that stuff. They're stupid, they're animals and all that, all them negative type of connotation. All right. And they was giving to them. And I said, oh, y'all doing this so that, you know, they could talk about y'all and talk about us and everything. And then I was like, fuck that. At the end of the day, man, you could have got up there. You could have said what you had to say in a respectable way. I know we frustrated, but you ain't have to call that lady no bitch like that. It was bad enough that you said, get your black ass out of there like that. I was like, oh, that's a little much. That's a little much. But then you called her a bitch at the end, and you expect a man not to say nothing, because if that's a man, that's a man. That man got up there. Well, see, let me tell you something. Husband or boyfriend, I should say, you shouldn't have fought that man. I'm going to be real honest. I know you're trying to defend your lady's honor because he called your woman a bitch. You could have just stepped to him and be like, yo, get his ass up out of here. I'll meet your ass in the parking lot or whatever. You know, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, no, sir, you ain't have to do nothing like that, okay? Or you could have just said, security, get his ass up out of here. That's what you could have did. But, you know, you took it upon yourself to try to fight this motherfucker. That ain't even the problem that I had. The issue that we all get is the fact that the mayor herself, who was sitting at the panel over there, mind you, all of this is happening over here. She got it. Remember the way that man flew at that judge? I mean, flew like a goddamn flying squirrel over the judge and tried to choke her out. That's what the mayor did. She came out of nowhere, just flew over into the middle of the brawl and was trying to fight too. Next thing I know, I see her on the floor. I said, get her up, get her up, get her up. I said, what are you doing? Yo, little ass, you do not get in the midst, in betwixt men fighting. And not when your ass little like that and you're a woman. Girl, I said, this is some mess. I ain't never seen no shit like this. You are the mayor. You are the mayor. And at this point, girlfriend, they've been trying to get your ass up out of there. You done gave it to them. I'm going to need you to just go ahead and put your Nope, just say, you know what? I will not be returning. Put that on Twitter or something. I will not be returning, and you type up that resignation letter, and you should already have it turned in. Okay, signed, sealed, and delivered, because that is just a mess. You know what? You fit right in with this Trump shit. Let me tell you something. The inauguration happened, right? Nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit. I think it was like less than 10 million people that was watching. If 10 million people that was watching, it was like Beyonce Bowl got more than people watching than that. I said, well, she's more likable than him. Okay, so there's that. But, you know, even if they was hate watching, nobody was even hate watching this motherfucker. Okay, I was like, damn, people didn't even want to hate watch your ass. Girl, people just tag because they like, damn, look what the fuck I did. I was like, yeah, you did do that. You did do that. Your fault. Okay? And so now that y'all got this man up in office, everybody is in this fuck around and found out era. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I want to be so like not have to talk about this. And I seen Rox talk about this too. I just seen her video earlier when I was at work, and she was talking about how, you know, it's not that we don't care and we don't want to say anything, we don't want to watch it or whatever, but we can't help it. At this point, given how stuff is, we don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I just want to act so dumb to it. But you can't help it. You can't help it when all of this stuff is going on, and it's only been 9 days. Y'all, it's only been 9 days. This is the 29th. He got in office on the 20th. And actually, it's been more than that, because as soon as he got them numbers came in and they said, oh, he's the president-elect. He's already been starting. He's been starting, you know. Now, like I said, a lot of people are in their fuck around and find out era because they voted for him. And now they're realizing that they made a big mistake. And they can't fix it. And a lot of those people at this point are Latinos. And it's very much unfortunate, okay? Now, I don't feel bad, to be honest. I don't feel bad for the ones that voted and now their families are getting disrupted. What I do feel bad for is the kids that ain't had shit to do with this, and they're having to get picked up at school by ICE and all this stuff, whatever, deported and all that shit. That's crazy. Because they did that shit out here, I think. At one of the schools out here, they said somebody came up there to the school. They don't know if it was, you know, an agent or ICE or all that stuff. They out here. They are out here. Okay. And, you know, they're just gathering all of the, as they call it, illegal aliens, the immigrants that came into the country illegally. That's just what it is, right? Trump said he wanted to get y'all asses up out of here, and he said, I mean that shit. Y'all thought I was playing, and y'all still voted for me to do this, okay? It's so, I don't, that man that was on that video, and he was like, his wife getting deported, and she was in the process of getting her nationalization and all that shit, and he was like, I need to talk to Trump so we can work something out. What you gonna work out with him? He don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't understand how come so many Latinos voted for this man, look up to this man, and he don't like y'all. He hates y'all. He really do. And I don't understand why. I don't. You can't say it's because, oh, they bring their bad people over here. Mind you, there's a lot of homegrown bad people here that mess up the country as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't believe that. I just really want to understand what happened. What happened? And I feel like, honestly, hear me out. He can't outrightly say, F those niggers. In words, you know, black people. Because then they're really going to say that he's a racist. And he doesn't want to 100% appear to be a racist. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to go ahead and actually say that. He says stuff indirectly, and he does stuff indirectly to let us know that, yeah, he don't like us. But it's way more easier for him to do what he's doing to the Latinos than it is to outwardly say he can't stand us. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's how I feel. I'm looking at it like that. Right. And it's just so crazy, everything that's going on. Like, you want to make this, it's like they are scared of the fact that the country is browning. That's just what it is. They feel like, oh my God, we're about to become the minority. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because at the end of the day, you don't want to teach a whole bunch of stuff in school. You want to change history. You want to eliminate history. You want to sugarcoat history and all that stuff, whatever. You want to make immigrants, you want to make people of color, you want to make black people look negative, look lazy and all this shit. You want to tell us go back to our country and all this. You want to make the country white and all this stuff, whatever. Mind you, this country never been white. This country was Native Americans and you took it. Your ancestors are the one that took it from them. Okay. And then you brought my ancestor, our ancestors over because your ancestors were too fucking lazy to fucking do the job. Okay, that's just basically how I see it. You want to call us and my ancestors and my peoples and all this stuff, you know, black folks and everybody else lazy and shit like that. But yeah, y'all the one that went and stole us, and some of our people sold us over there to work for your ass because you were too lazy to work your own goddamn plantations. And we built this country too. And now we get looked down upon and you want to get this. Oh, girl, okay. You know, some shit just, you know. But at the same time, I just really want to know why he hate Latinos so much. All right. He got these people just being rounded up, taken to this country, that country. You know, people, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, on the one hand, I do feel a little bad, but on the other hand, this is what you voted for. You voted for somebody that literally said that this is what he was going to do. And he is literally doing it, okay? Taking away a whole bunch of executive orders, trying to put holes on them. You know, the whole financial pauses, the federal payments, the Pell Grants, all of these loans and stuff that he all of a sudden wanted to put. I said, what the hell is he doing? Overturning this, overturning that. And I'm just like, what is happening? Then you see, you know, the DEI situation, the diversity, equity, inclusion. That's what it is, right? That's so everybody can have a way to be properly. Let me look up the definition. It says, diversity, equity, and inclusion are organizational frameworks which seek to promote the fair treatment and full participation of all people, particularly groups who have historically been underrepresented or subject to discrimination on the basis of identity or disability. Who benefits? How you spell that? That ain't how you spell that. Okay. Who benefits the most from DUI? Mm-hmm. White women have benefited the most from DEI programs, while women remain underrepresented at every stage of the corporate pipeline. Only 22 years. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I was reading stuff, but basically that's what it is. Okay. Now, and I bring that up because ever since this whole DEI situation started coming up, and then we saw some of the, programs slowly start being taken away, especially, when Trump got elected. The DEI program started getting and frameworks or whatever started happening around the George Floyd situation and that whole era, right? Understandable. And at this point, we all knew, and I feel like a lot of us knew, almost all of these companies that was doing this was doing it in a performative way, because they didn't want to be looked like they didn't agree or, different from everybody else about the George Floyd and all of the stuff that was happening. So they just said, it is what it is, right? Let's implement it. Okay, cool. And so at this point, this is basically, I don't know where it got from. Maybe because it was implemented around the George Floyd situation, that time period, that when people say DEI or DEI hire, they automatically think of black people. Meanwhile, just like with affirmative action, DEI really helped more so white women than anything, then LGBT, then Hispanics, okay, then the veterans. We're literally the bottom of the fucking totem pole. Native Americans get help more so under DEI than African Americans, okay? Look the shit up. We're literally the least, okay, up out of the underrepresented groups that get, help from DEI, that got help from affirmative action. You know what I'm saying? You got people, like I said, the LGBT, you got white women, you have Native Americans, you have people with disabilities, you have the veterans, you have all of them, Latinos, all of them, and Asians that got help way before and way more with DEI initiatives and affirmative actions, put that in there too, than African Americans. But yeah, every time somebody bring up DEI, they make it seem as if they're talking about us, black folks, and it's because basically it's a way to give us a handout to get a leg up when we're not supposed to be in a certain situation according to them. And that ain't even a fucking case, okay? But you know how it is these days. People are going to listen to what they're going to listen to. They're going to form their opinion on what they're going to form their opinion on, and they're not going to do their research. They're going to get their shit off of the internet, off of a YouTube video. They're going to get their shit off of a Twitter post or whatever, instead of just actually doing the research themselves because they don't want to. They want somebody else to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? I do my research, okay? And that's just what it is. And so you got stuff like that going on, and then you got all of these companies just all of a sudden that was so inclusive. Now they're taking away their programs. As soon as that man got put in office, they said, oh, DEI no more. Snatch, 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 snatch. And one of the main ones that people was really shocked by, which I don't understand why, is Target. Maybe because Target did have a whole bunch of black brands, and you know, every time Black History Month came up, they put a lot of black stuff up there. Every time LGBT stuff came up, they put a lot of LGBT stuff up there. You know, okay, cool. They made it seem like they were inclusive. 9 out of 10 they could have been, but now it's like, well, you just doing it just because, or you doing it because you really wanted to? And I was saying that you was doing it just because, and you was being performative, and that's just what it was, because of the climate. Okay, and then you get this whole controversy with, you know, people saying they're gonna boycott Target now. Okay, and this is another, just like when I said last week or the week before when I said everybody's a capitalist in one way or another, I truly feel that way. Unless you are providing your own stuff, meaning you're not using anything from the government, you're not using money, you're growing your own food, you got your own product, you making your own clothes, you're doing all that stuff from scratch or whatever, you're not consuming anything that you didn't make from the material that you produce yourself, you some way somehow gonna have to involve yourself in capitalism. Okay, you're gonna have to involve yourself in capitalism, you know. And I just want people to understand that. Just like that, when it comes down to like this whole Target shit and the DEI stuff, everybody's being performative, and I feel like that. Everybody has been so fucking performative in the last few years. It has. Even when you talk about I'm gonna boycott this, I'm gonna boycott that. Y'all said y'all was gonna boycott Starbucks. Motherfuckers still at Starbucks. Okay? Y'all said y'all was gonna boycott McDonald's. Baby, I go on TikTok, all I see is people doing McDonald's mukbang. Y'all gonna boycott this, y'all gonna boycott that. Baby, y'all all up in them places, okay? Y'all are all up in them places, and these places will not go away. So even if you say you're gonna boycott Target, baby, if us black folks gonna boycott Target, then white folks still gonna be there, and Target's still gonna be up. And you know what's gonna be affected? The freaking black brands that's in there, okay? Them are the ones that's gonna be affected. Them are the ones that's gonna be phased out because we not gonna be there to buy them, right? And see, that's what Tabitha Brown was talking about in her 9-minute plus video that I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not watch the full video of, and they only saw the clip that was put up on, you know, social media to make her look worse than what it was. Was it a little bit tone deaf? Absolutely, because at this point in time, let me tell you something, Tabitha. Girlfriend, I get what you was talking about. And what I just said was part of what she was talking about. If you don't shop at these places and they expect you not to, these black brands are going to phase out because we boycotting and we not going there and we not going to shop there. Okay? And some of these black brands don't have any other place to go at this moment to sell their stuff. This is where they in stop. And so this is why you need a plan B. You need a backup for this, for that. You need your own website. You need to try to do stuff on your own sometime if you can afford to do so, you know. And so you got that going on. But see, the way that some people took it was as if Tabitha Brown was like, don't boycott Target because I need the money. I need y'all to go buy my product. In actuality, she said, if you decide to boycott Target, I truly understand. And that's fine with me. If you want to stop buying my products because of that, I truly understand. And that's fine with me. But just understand that, you know, you boycott certain people, certain corporations, certain stores. This other black brand is not going to get people buying it, or that many people buying it, because people not going to be coming in there. They usually would. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to phase out and give them what they want. Truly, I understand that logic, and I understand it, and that's literally what is happening. That's what's going to happen. But, you know, a person like, and I can't even say that, Tabitha Brown will be fine. And that's why I feel like, honestly, I get where she was coming from. I don't like the fact that she got as much as the backlash, because I feel like people really weren't trying to hear what she was saying. But at the same time, I understood it, because again, we are in a sensitive period. People don't want to hear that shit. Okay. Because it's making it seem like, you're basically looking out for yourself and what you got. Okay. Like you said, you got stuff being sold in Target, Walmart, and on Amazon. All right. At the end of the day, Tabitha Brown will be fine. I don't feel like she needed to put that video out. Do I dislike Tabitha Brown? Is this going to make me turn my back on Tabitha Brown? Absolutely not. Do I feel like she's above reproach? Absolutely not. Do I feel like she's above criticism? Absolutely not. And I feel like she has gotten some fair criticism. I also feel like there are some people that just came out to be nasty just because they was looking for a moment and waiting and ready for her to be nasty to her. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I do understand the criticism for the most part that she got, even if you saw the whole 9-minute video. But at the same time, what she said wasn't a lie. For some of these brands, if you stop going to a certain store or whatever, and that's where their stuff is being solely sold at, it's going to phase out. And that's probably what they want. And I'm talking about the big store. Also, she's still under contract with Target. And so, again, that's why I feel like she shouldn't have said shit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we can choose to support who we want to support or not. Right? Again, this is why I feel everybody needs to have a backup. Just in case one don't work out, you got another place to go. In a perfect world, I would love to have it be that having more Black-owned spots that are the equivalent to a Target, the equivalent to a Walmart, will be available widely, or equivalent to an Amazon. Not necessarily, and it don't even really have to be Black-owned necessarily. It just has to be someone that is truly inclusive of everything, that they say that they are, and they're not being performative. Someone like a Ben and Jerry's, like the MAGA people, they pissed off about Ben and Jerry. But I don't understand why, when Ben and Jerry's message has never, their stance has been the same ever since they first came out. The same stance that they have now that people are pissed off about, it's the same stance that they have since then. They've always been for marginalized people. They've always been for what's right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why people are upset now when this is how they've been ever since the inception of the company. I don't get it. But, it's really unfortunate. And like I said, at the end of the day, let's just think about it though. We have to be real with each other, and I just want people to honestly be real. This is why I say everybody's performative. Everybody's performative, okay? Because you'll have people that get on Twitter, you'll have people that get on social media of any kind, and they'll be like, oh, I'm boycotting this, I'm boycotting that. Let's say you get 10 people that say that. Out of those 10 people, a good 3, maybe 4, maybe 4 will actually boycott. A good 3 will boycott for a second and then go right back. And then the rest, they never will. They will say, but they never will. You know what I'm saying? But they won't say. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. Because at the end of the day, you're talking about you're going to boycott this, you're going to boycott that. You're not. You can't get mad at somebody that's still going to go to Target, that's still going to go to Walmart, because Walmart is also included in the DUI snatching of things or whatever, especially if you still going to Starbucks. You're still going to McDonald's. You're still shopping on Amazon.com. You're still watching videos and TV shows and everything on Amazon Prime. Some of y'all probably just got off of Amazon Prime before you locked this video on, right? Okay. You didn't cancel your account. You're not going to cancel your account. Some of y'all got some shit up in your Amazon cart right about now, ready to click send. Okay. That's just what it is. Some of y'all finna go to Walmart tomorrow morning. That's just what it is. Some of y'all ain't boycotting Target, and that is fucking fine at the end of the day, because sometimes you got to make a sacrifice. Sometimes people can make that sacrifice, and sometimes people can't. And sometimes you got to remember that you got people that live up in communities where there is no other alternative. They can't afford, they don't have access to the internet to get on the Amazon. Okay, the only thing that they got up in their neighborhood is a big Walmart store or one of these corporations that is basically fucking assed out, just trumped out and all that stuff. And that's all they can go to. That's all they can go to. you know? And it's unfortunate, but that's just what it is. So yeah, don't be surprised if you see people that's still gonna be there and say, "I'm not boycotting this or boycotting that or whatever." I'm not surprised when people say that when they flip. The way that they did that shit with the Starbucks stuff, y'all said y'all weren't gonna do that, no Starbucks and all that stuff in support of Palestine, and all I see is Starbucks cups. All I see is Starbucks cups. Honestly, I never got the hype of Starbucks, but all I see is Starbucks cup. And I've been seeing them for the past couple of years that y'all supposed to been boycotting from the people that said that they was boycotting. So I'm just like, what? Okay? What? And mind you, them people that said don't vote for Kamala because, she's for the genocide, she's this and she's that and all that stuff or whatever. And then you vote third party or you don't vote at all. What was the purpose? What was the purpose? Because I just want you guys to understand. At the end of the day, unfortunately, the United States of these Americas will be pro-Israel for whatever reason. Okay, that's just always how it's been. And ain't nobody gonna break that at this current moment. So therefore, yeah, that's just what was gonna happen. But at least with Kamala, you had somebody that was willing to actually sit down, talk, come up with some things, and be reasonable. Now you got this motherfucker up in office that literally wants to take that whole country out. Okay? Want to take all y'all out. Unfortunately. Make your home a fucking parking lot. He said this stuff out of his mouth. Okay? He wants to detain the people who were protesting in pro-Palestine protests. That was one of the the recent things that I seen. I said, what the fuck is going on? He is becoming a tyrant. No Beyonce. Okay, like I just said, what is happening? This is too much, and this is what y'all voted for. This is literally what y'all voted for. Okay? And I just And you got Nelly and them up there playing around at the crypto ball. What the fuck is a crypto ball? And at the end of the day, Nelly, let me tell you something. This is what I'm talking about when I say, y'all gonna get him the same treatment that y'all gave Chrisette, because at the same time, I feel like he just might. Because honestly, I didn't think, especially like with Snoop, because Snoop was there, Rick Ross was there. Like, y'all up there performing for people that probably call y'all N-words behind your back. And probably 9 to 10 will say it to your face and with the hard ER, okay? And probably still look at you like thugs and all that stuff, right? And so you get up here, you perform for this man, and then I hate people that try to say, oh, just because they perform don't mean that they support. Why the fuck are you there? I don't give a fuck about no money. I could be on my last dime. My morals. Girl, what? Now, see, Nelly, I really thought that you took it because you needed the money. And you made it fucking worse when you started going around doing these interviews and all this shit, talking about show me when he's a supremacist. Show me where Trump is racist. Show me this and show me that. And I support this and I support that. So you mean to tell me your support of me was hindering on who Bitch, that wasn't the reason. But see, since you opened up your mouth and you just kept on talking all this nonsense and spewing out shit that you don't know nothing about, you made the situation worse than what it really was, okay? You honestly could have performed and shut the fuck up and just kept on going, and people would have probably just forgot about it. People probably wouldn't forget about it, but it would have been this bad of a backlash, probably. But see, you opened up your mouth and you just kept on talking and talking and talking and talking and trying to gaslight us and make us look stupid. So now, you're the only one out of all these people that have been up there. Soulja Boy, bitch, don't nobody care. Okay? Rick Ross, who the fuck is checking for Rick Ross like that for some music or anything else? Okay? The only thing that I see that he got probably going on is the car show. Other than that, who gives a shit? Snoop Dogg, that ain't good, okay? Don't nobody care, The white people love Snoop Dogg anyway at this point. So that's just who's going to be buying his shit if he put out something, if they do, But when it comes to you, Nelly Boo-Boo, you literally just got back in the good graces of some of these people, okay? And some of the black people, because you had a case on you. You were accused of being an abuser, a sexual assaulter, okay, of a child. Was it a teenager or something like that, or a young adult or something like that? Either way, it was something that was bad. They missed that shit kind of went under the radar for a second. Then you came back, you know, and they said a little drug was there and all that stuff, whatever. Then you came back in the spotlight because you and Ashanti got back together. You and Ashanti got back together. That rekindling at the verses kind of did something, and the people was here for it, okay? Because she was happy. Y'all was happy, just laughing all over the place and everything. You got her pregnant. You had the baby. Possibility that y'all probably already married. And then you want to pull this when you got a reality show or some shit that's going to come out on Peacock. Baby, I ain't watching that shit. I probably would have still watched it. Had you not did that goddamn podcast, them interviews talking that dumb shit like we stupid. When you stupid, now do you still feel the fuck the same with all the shit that's going on right about now? Because if he doing this to them, bitch, he coming for us next. We got 4 years. And we ain't even halfway through. We ain't even a third in. Okay? We barely a fourth in. We ain't even a fourth in, bitch. Okay? Come on. Come on, Nelly. Nelly, you are on the same plane as Chrisette Michelle in her Basquiat skirt. I'm telling you. Because Chrisette did the same thing. She fucked up by keep going on them goddamn interviews at that time trying to explain herself away instead of just letting that shit die down. Instead of just letting it die down. Fucked herself up. Baby, you on the same pound with me. Okay? But see, at the end of the day, I would not be surprised if it don't really do nothing to some of them. Because that's just how it is. When it comes, unfortunately, a black woman can't do what a black man can do and get away with it. Kanye West has said way worse than Chrisette, Nelly, Rick, Snoop, or anybody else. And he is still here thriving. I guaranteed you. He put something out, it's going to sell out, and you niggas going to buy it. Kim Kardashian. She's all but said that she's a Trump supporter, because that's all she's posting. But you niggas going to go buy her skims. You niggas gonna go watch the show when it comes back. But you want to get mad at Tabitha Brown because of what she said about not, remember the black brands when you think about boycotting. Okay. And let me tell you something, Trump. This whole situation with the TikTok ban, bitch, we saw right through it, okay? The best thing that came out of this TikTok ban was not us getting TikTok back. It was the shit that happened right before TikTok was about to die. Baby, let me tell you something, because I only be on the black side of TikTok with a sprinkle of white. We are so fucking funny. Black people are some of the most funniest people on this planet, okay? I don't know what God was doing up there. He said, you know what? I think y'all gonna be going through a whole bunch of stuff. So to kind of even it up or whatever, I'm going to give y'all a little funny bone. And I'm going to make y'all funny as shit. And he said, boop. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Bitch, we are so fucking funny and unserious at the goddamn same time. Why are we like this? Okay. That, if you were not on TikTok before that ban happened, we got so funny. The funerals, the eulogies, everything, and then a whole red nose situation going over there to that other app. That shit was so fucking funny. They was calling us TikTok refugees and everything. Did I sign up for that app? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, I ain't trust it. But and y'all wasn't looking at the terms and endearments. I just no, you're not finna have my intellectual property. But I was just like, we're so funny, and I'm literally scrolling and downloading my stuff or whatever. Because on TikTok, what I do look at, I like to look at I love to look at the family stuff, and it's not people that's like actually making family channels or whatever. No, because I feel like, no. The ones that just randomly post a video of their child just doing something that was so outrageous and it's so funny or whatever. That type of stuff. I like to look at the animals, the dogs and stuff just being silly. That type of stuff, right? Or listening to the DJ mixes, the mashups that be happening. So I was downloading a whole bunch of that shit too, right? And then I came, left for a second, turned my thing back on, came back. Bitch, I'm trying to scroll, and this is January the 18th. This is January 18th. I said, bitch, what? Now I'm scrolling up, and I said, now hold on. This the end of the line? They said, end of the line. And I said, God damn. I'm looking at the clock like, wait a minute, it's still 7 o'clock. What the fuck is going on? I thought this shit was supposed to end at midnight. Girl, they cut our power off. They cut our power off like, bitch, no more extension, okay? I said, then who didn't pay the rent? Bitch, what's going on? You have got evicted. Girl, I said, oh, this is crazy. So y'all meant 12 midnight Chinatown time? That is fucked up. Baby, only for it to come back 12 hours later. 12 hours later, somebody hit me up. I was in the airport. They was like, girl, it's back. And it slowly was coming back. And I said, ain't this some shit? And you want to know what it was? This is all you can blame the Democrats if you want to. You can blame Biden and all that shit. But this is really Trump's fault. Trump started talking about a TikTok ban back when he was in office. He was not here for TikTok. Okay? Just like there's video of Snoop Dogg saying, motherfuckers that support Trump performing anything that he does or whatever, you're jigaboo, you're all these other stuff, okay? And yeah, he wouldn't do it. It's a lot of videos of him saying the same thing, Trump, about TikTok. How it's a stupid app. We don't need it. And he wants it banned. He set these wheels in motion. The Democrats sat on that shit, was about to do the same thing, but then they backed the fuck off, only to leave for Trump to come in and to act like the fucking savior, because he got connections now with the man that do the TikTok. And I said, you know what? We see what the fuck is going on. We see what is going on. Like, the FYP ain't really popping like it used to, okay? And I just said, Chad, this is so messed up. This is so messed up. You know, we see what it is. We really see what it is, Trump, and you are not fooling us. And I felt bad for the people that was trying to come down on the other people that was on TikTok. Y'all do understand that a lot of people that be on these apps now full time, they did have 9 to 5 at one point. And like when the pandemic came through, that's when TikTok really became popular, because there was nothing to do, because people couldn't go anywhere. They had to work from home and all this stuff. And a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people were without work. And so they made a way to make a little bit of money to supplement the income that they were missing. And then they became popular. And so they saw that it was making more money. And so a lot of these content creators didn't want to go back and get a 9 to 5 because they was making way more, probably 3 times as more than what they was making on, with their regular jobs. So yeah, I'd be upset too. I'm losing a check, bitch. Hell yeah. I'm not going to be mad at them for being in their feelings about it, because that was a job loss. For real. But yeah, you got that going on. Selena Gomez, you crying on goddamn IG, baby girl. One thing about it, 2 things for sure. I could be all about a cause. I ain't never finna set my camera up and just start crying. The day I do that, my mama probably had that. That's just it. And 9 out of 10, I'm not even gonna do that. Let me take that back. Nope, I'm not even gonna do that. Nope, because you just won't see me. You just won't see me. I will never do that unless I'm in the midst of having a little conversation like I've done plenty of time, and my eyes water up because all of a sudden I'm started talking about something and just trigger something. I don't never let them tears flow, but bitch, you will see my eye water up. But I ain't finna set no camera up and just sit there and start crying. That's just not me. That's just not me. And Selena, girl, the people don't feel it for you. You ain't see it for Black Lives Matter. You said, bitch, it was just a hashtag. You said, fuck them niggas, okay? The motherfucker said, girl, she had took that video down real quick. She said, listen, I didn't know it was a problem to show empathy for people. I said, well, when it comes from you, girl, you got the resources. I'm a billionaire. I didn't know that bitch had all that goddamn money. Okay, like y'all crying on the camera, like you can't go chill out. Girl, go find some of them people and put them in your house. Anyway, moving on from that. Academics. This what it took for y'all to get that motherfucker out of here. Baby, so much stuff is acceptable these days, and it just take for men to call out another man for grooming. Because let it have would have been a woman. I guarantee you. I don't know if people would have. I don't know. It just feels that way because I've always wondered, one, why is that man called DJ Academics? And I ain't never seen him spin down one fucking record. So therefore, I call him Academics, okay? Because I don't see you do nothing but talk about music instead of playing music, all right? And then, mind you, his real name is Livingston Allen. Your mama gave you a whole last name to get you some good jobs. Good jobs. But you prefer to be out here doing this and just being rude, disgusting, vulgar, misogynistic, sexist, anti-black women, anti-black altogether. Let me tell you something. That's why he got the platform that he got. Because it's rooted on those things. It's like niggas really be out here that do not like women. They don't like women. Not saying that they're gay. No, they'll fuck women, but they just don't like them. They don't respect them or anything. They just think that they're good for sexual objects. That's it. And he gives me all of those teas. You get on fucking Twitch and you start spewing a whole bunch of your dick ride Tory Lanez, that motherfucker in jail. Okay, he done lost all his shit. Your dick riding Drake, so goddamn bag. Drake don't do shit for you. Okay, you get up in trouble. He don't do shit for you. He ain't come on your strings for shit. Okay. You dick riding him so bad you want to put out there about LeBron James allegedly probably cheating on his wife, whatever, and Drake was helping him. Baby, that's when you really start going down, because the people said hell the fuck no. Now let me tell you something. I ain't the biggest fan of LeBron James because he do some shit that I be like, ew, questionable shit. I'll never forget that time when all that shit was going on with Tory Lanez, and then he put that song on in his car and he was lip syncing to the song. Bitch, you don't know the words to the song. You just a bitch, okay? Sometimes that's how I feel about LeBron. But see, this whole situation about, trying to break up his relationship and all this shit, why are you going after families? Why are you doing this? Why are you being Drake's errand boy and doing all this on his behalf? That was just so dumb. Don't you understand that I'm pretty sure Savannah knows that her man ain't 100% faithful, and they probably got a goddamn arrangement. Anybody that goes with a sports star at that, or a rapper, you need to have that type of situation in place. That you know that 9 out of 10, you ain't going to be the only one that he fucking around with, okay? That's why I can never be with one. First of all, I don't like dick. Second of all, I'm not stupid, all right? Because it's even more easier for them to do that than it is for regular. And them regular niggas still be doing the same thing too. Okay, like, come on. You think she probably don't know that? Bitch, we been knew that. Okay? We don't need to confirm. We not stupid. But why you needed to put it out there? What he got to do just because he was dancing and he was singing a Kendrick Lamar song and he came to the pop out? Grow the fuck up, Drake, and academics. Like, y'all so dumb. But then people weren't here for that. Now, the main controversy is that got him banned off of Twitch is you on stream with this 15-year-old boy, and he just turned 15, and you talking about, so you ain't got no 15-year-old that you could bust down? What if this dude wanna have sex with you? You ain't gonna do it or whatever? What if he had a sister? You wanna take her down? He do got a sister, but I'm not gonna do that because she older. I ain't trying to get no case. I'm 15. I don't wanna talk about this. I don't wanna talk about that. The whole shit was so cringy. The whole shit was so disgusting. And it was so because, mind you, the other person that was on there too was Tory Lanez's manager. Put him in the jail cell. Let them share cells together, okay? All of them need to be locked up. These are grown men talking to a 15-year-old boy in a vulgar ass, grooming ass way. Predatory. PDF files, okay? And it's given very much that, right? And it's the fact that the 15-year-old is the only one that's mature enough to know that this is not right. You shouldn't be talking about that. I don't want no involvement with that. And then he was trying to make it seem like, oh, one nothing going on, y'all making it bigger than what it was, and dude was fine and all that stuff, whatever. Only for the little boy to come out and say he was uncomfortable as hell. Okay, he was not here for none of that shit that was going on. For them being weird as fuck. Okay? And I said, ain't that some shit? And you going about this whole thing. And see, this is a thing, like, this is why we need more PR these days. If you're going to be, and I know we got a lot of entrepreneurs out here, but people need to have somebody in their corner that knows business, that understand how it is with public relations, okay? Because this could have easily been resolved it wouldn't have been forgotten, but it wouldn't have been blown up as big as it had. Again, just like when Nelly went out on them podcasts and doing those interviews about why he was at Trump thing or whatever, okay, fine. You made the situation 10 times worse. And then you got a person like Academic who did the exact same thing. He going from this string to that string, yelling at this person, that person, don't want to take accountability and own up to the fact that you're a grown-ass man and you talking about shit with a 15-year-old. In a sexual manner. And the 15-year-old is telling you, nah, man, I ain't on that shit. Meaning, he don't want to talk about it because you don't need to be talking about it. Bitch, are you serious? Only for you to get banned off of Twitch, which is one of your main platforms, I think. Then for you to say, I mean, maybe I said some things wrong, did some things wrong, or whatever, but, we're going to have to work on that. But I don't, like, what? You still double it down? You're not really apologizing? Like, I don't. And at the end of the day, it ain't even nothing to celebrate about him getting banned on Twitch because he can get unbanned. It's temporary. It's temporary, And honestly, do I feel like this is truly the downfall of him? I don't think so. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think so. People care more so about a nigga being gay than coming out as gay than actually being a You see what they do with Diddy, right? Well, what happened with the whole Diddy situation? The whole Diddy situation, people was more focused on the fact that it's a possibility that, he could be bisexual or whatever than the fact that he's abusive and he's been is accused of R-wording somebody and sexual assaulting somebody and all this stuff or whatever. Like, are we serious? And in 2025, it should not be a shock anymore if somebody do come out as gay. Okay? Like, it should not be a shock. That is nothing. That is nothing, bitch. And let me tell you something. NLE Chopper, you're queerbaiting like a motherfucker. I don't care what nobody says. At the beginning, I was like, oh, cool. You supporting the gays. That's fine. You need to have that type of attitude. Like, you're comfortable with your sexuality. Now, you're doing a bit much. You're doing a bit much, okay? And I'm just over it. You don't have to, because the girls still going to be here for you. The girls are still going to be here for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. So let's talk about... Anyway, let's talk about... that girl Dank, okay, from Detroit, the rapper and the Lyft driver, and that whole situation. Well, how do I feel about it? I really don't. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I feel like, this was a plan. I feel like it was I don't know. Something about it feel fishy. Something about it feel like she wanted something to happen. And I hate to say that. And I know some people probably like, oh, I thought you would say that, you agree that this is discrimination. This is that. I can understand how people are saying that this is discrimination. I can understand how people are saying that this is phobia or whatever. I can understand all of that. But I don't see it that way. Even though she got a lawyer, she trying to sue Lyft, she trying to do all this stuff or whatever, which at the end of the day, get your money, okay? If you got a case, get the case. But do I feel like she needed to do all this? Do I feel like she brought this on herself? Absolutely, she brought it on herself. The fact that you recorded this man before he even pulled up, why was you recording already? You knew that you was going to post this to the internet anyway, because it's all that you do. Now let's talk about the girl. The girl is a big girl, okay? And I'm a big girl too. I'm tall and I'm big, okay? And so therefore, I'm pretty sure people probably would have thought that, we all would be on her side. All the big girls, all the big people, we going to come together. We going to be on her side. Yeah, this is discrimination. This is what we always have to face. This is fat phobia and everything or whatever. People just hating on us because we big and all this stuff. And we humans and everything too. I just feel like, no, okay? I feel like there are certain situations that does cause for that thinking. I just don't think this one is it, in my opinion. You can agree, which I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people that's going to agree with her, that she was discriminated against. But at the same time, I don't 100% feel it, because I just feel like she wanted something. I don't know. That recording before the man pulled up, the man basically said, "Girl, you can't get in my car." It wasn't even like he was like, "You the fat bitch. You can't get in my car." He said it in the most polite way that he could without saying that you fat as fuck. Okay? And you can't get in my car. And see, I hate when I talk about certain things that come to fat people, because just like, gay people can have internalized, homophobia, big people can have internalized fat phobia. And I don't want it to seem like I have that, so I'd be debating with myself whether if that's it or not. And I can talk about that real talk. But at the same time, it's like, so I acknowledge that, so I understand that, so we don't need to. I always do. That's my flaw. So I don't know if that's what it is or not. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if that's how it's going to come off. But at the end of the day, that man pulled up. I'm sorry. That man pulled up in a raggedy ass car. Okay? Baby, if you probably was behind the car probably would have been shaking like this. Okay? Would have been shaking like this. Knock, 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 knock. But that back probably would have been shaking like that. And that's with nobody in it. Okay? The muffler probably was like, okay, on his last fucking leg, right? And so when he seen old girl, he was like, "Listen, girl, I'm sorry, but you can't get into my car." And I don't know, it could have, and at first when I saw it, I said, "Is this a skit? Is this a skit?" But then I let that go. But then it was like, you can't get in my car because, you're not going to be able to fit. The car too small for you. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "But I paid for it. What about my money or whatever?" He was like, "I'll cancel the car. I'll cancel the ride so that you can get your money back." I saw nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say, "Well, you're going to have to take that up with Lyft," or whatever. He said, "I will cancel the ride so that you can get your money back." So technically speaking, the only thing that was hurt was her pride and her ego, because, you was too big to fit up in the car. People were saying, yeah, she too big and she could have messed up the car and all that stuff. Do I feel like she would have messed up the car? No. Do I feel like she probably would have had a struggle trying to get into the car? Yes. And I feel like he kind of knew that, given how small it was. And I knew she would have. I know she would have. Her throwing out there, "Well, my friend got a brand new BMW and I can fit up in her car." Now, is it a regular BMW or is it a BMW SUV, or what type of mid-size BMW? Like, it's different type of sizes, okay? So you just throwing that out there, that's very vague, okay? And that doesn't prove a point at all. And if that's the case, call your friend up and get you a ride, for free. But at the end of the day, it's like, I really don't think, I don't know, like, girl, you probably could have got in the car, but you probably would have got stuck. Okay? Or you probably would have had a hard time trying to get into the car. You probably would have had a hard time trying to get into the car. And that's probably what he was looking at and thinking about as well, without saying that you are fat and you too big to be in his car. You should have got a double XL. What, not a triple, what is it? The Uber XL or the Lyft XL? Baby, you could have got an SUV and you could have climbed into the car. They could have pushed the seats up or whatever, and it would have been way easier for you to get into the car instead of you trying to scrunch in that, and then you can slide out the car so that you won't have to heave ho. I've been in that situation. Let me tell you something. Y'all know I take Uber and I take Lyft all the time, right? I have never been told that I'm too big to get into a car. I've never been told I'm going to cancel a car because you can't fit, or I feel like you might get stuck or whatever, you too tall. My issue when I talk about Uber, for the most part, that y'all seen me talk about it, all I said is that the car is too small for somebody that's tall. I'm tall for my height, okay? For me being a woman, I'm tall. And I'll be in the back seat with my knees to my chest. But I still can get up in that bitch and I can get out. There have been times where I've been in the car and I'm like, oh, I will order a car and I will look at the picture of the car and type up the name, especially if I've never seen it before. I will literally look that name up to see what an actual picture of the car look like. See if it's really, if it's a 2-door. If it's, because I know that I don't think they do 2 doors with Lyft and Uber. So that's the thing too. So I'm shout out to y'all for that. If it's a 2-door, if it's a small car, if it's a medium-sized car, if it's a big car, if it's a van or whatever, I look those things up. Because if it is a small car, I feel like it's gonna be a small car, not necessarily because I feel like I ain't gonna be able to fit it, more so because of my height and trying to scrunch into that back seat because of my height and my legs, and I need to have my knees stretched out because, that I will cancel the ride and get another driver. Okay, that's just what I would do. And I'm pretty sure that there have been times, that the driver probably could have seen somebody or seen me or whatever, and they just cancel and keep on going. They can do that. They can do that. And I don't feel like they really need to be penalized for doing it. They can choose to accept the ride or not. That is their right to. But, I really feel like he was just trying to, I don't want to say look out for her, but trying not to really truly hurt her feelings. I feel like her pride got in the way. I really do. And I feel like a part of me, I don't want to feel this way, but I feel like she did this on purpose so that she could get into this situation so that she can have a reason to sue and try to get a little bag. And the first time I've ever seen her was on the preview for Deb's house. Deb Abney, she had a reality show. And when I tell you the girl could barely walk, she could barely walk. And when then, you put this on, that's how big she was. Plus, she's short. And I'm not trying to shame her weight or whatever. Because I heard and I've seen, because from what I've seen, she has lost some weight. But she's still big. She's still small, like short or whatever. For her size, she's still really, really big. And, she put up a video, and the way that I found out about this, because I saw the video, the response to all of the backlash, because she was basically cussing us big people out who really wasn't on her side, who thought that, she was doing a bit much and she should have just went on ahead and got a double X, Lyft XL or whatever, like a SUV or something like that. Girl, at the end of the day, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get you a bag. And just say that. I would respect that more. But, honestly, the driver, he could have just, as soon as he saw her, he could have just kept on going. And then canceled the ride. He ain't had to have no interaction. He ain't had to stop or nothing. Because I know they do that. They do that. Okay, they really do that. Also, people was like, well, if your car is that messed up, why are you driving that car, whatever? How do you know that that's all that? That's probably the only thing that he has. That's probably the only thing that he has to get him through. And that Lyft probably was the only job that he had. And he trying to make a little bit of money so that he can support himself. And that car is literally the only thing that he got. He trying to do what he got. And that's just it. And yes, honestly, she should have canceled the fucking ride herself as soon as she heard that knocking and she heard how it was when it was pulling up. Because a bitch like me would have done that. Okay? Because I don't take those chances. No. I've done this before where the ride looked fine on the outside, and as soon as I open up that door and I see cancel, never mind, you can have a good day. I've done that before, and it is okay. It's your right. They can't sue you for that, but you're going to sue you because that man said that you can't get up in his car because you're a little bit too big, and you too big. What that would have done to me, and again, I know it's going to be like, but Ash, that's still discrimination. If you want to call it that, go ahead and call it that. I'm not going to call it that, okay? Because I don't see it that way, and this is coming from somebody that is a big person, okay? But again, our experiences are not the same. Like I said, I've never had somebody tell me, bitch, you can't get your ass up in my car because you're too fat. I never had somebody say you can't get up into my car because you're too tall. Never had that. I've had people that made adjustments or whatever. He could have tried to make an adjustment, but I still feel like he felt like she probably would have had a hard time getting in the car and getting out. Baby, I've had those moments where I literally thought I sit in the back seat like, Or I see a car and I'm like, I hope I can fit up in this car. Ooh, I hope I don't get stuck trying to get out the car, nothing like that. You have to think about those things when you are big, unfortunately. And see, that's the thing. And people be like, all of this is just bringing attention to us fat folks. And they just like, that's why you fat. And then y'all want us to accommodate stuff, whatever. And this situation is what brings out the fat phobia in other people. Not the actual situation for me that happened, but from other people in the comments on it. Oh, y'all think everything is discrimination. Oh, you think everything is fat phobia when your ass just fucking fat. If you don't want nobody saying nothing about your goddamn weight, then you should just be losing some weight or whatever. You shouldn't be sitting there eating. You shouldn't be over there being lazy as fucking all that shit. That's just what it is. Meanwhile, not everybody that's big, overweight or whatever is big because they lazy. It's big because they're, they eat a lot of whatever. That's just not what it is. A lot of us are active, okay? A lot of us have situations that's going on that causes our weight loss to slow down or to not happen. I have PCOS. That's part of the reason why I have trouble losing weight. But I'm losing now. So, it is what it is. And I mean, like I said, everybody handled the situation different. It's fine. It's fine. And if she feel like she was discriminated against, and if she want to go get the lawyers and they feel like they got a case, get your money, man. Okay? Get your money, man. So that's all I really got to say. Truthfully, if it would have been me and that shit would have happened to me, ain't no way in hell I would have put that shit online. Because I just don't like all that attention on me like that. And again, I know how people do. I know how people will flip the situation and be like, well, no, bitch. You just a fat bitch, and I don't want that. I don't want that. And I know, probably even talking about this now, probably sound like I'm being contradictory or whatever. I can hear it, I get it, but at the same time, no. But honestly, that shit would have embarrassed me so bad that I would have went on ahead and got on somebody's tape when you would have took out 95% of my stomach. I'm fucking sorry. I would have said, bitch, sign me up right now. I was against it, bitch, but sign me up right now. Take out 98% of my stomach, okay? Keep that 2% and we'll be good. We will be good, because what the fuck? Ain't no way in hell I'll put some shit up there like that. Okay, but again, get your money. I really feel like this was a ploy for her to get some money some way, somehow, and that's what she's doing. But hey, it is what it is. Everybody's going to feel differently. Some people are going to agree with me. Some people are going to feel like it's discrimination. Again, I know what discrimination is, so don't put that, oh, you don't know what discrimination is? I know what discrimination is. I just don't feel like this is it, and this is coming from a big person. But, you may feel differently, and that's fine. But moving on from that, I do got to shout out to all the people that's on TikTok right about now who are using their platforms, like the professors and the people and I'm talking about the Black professors. They're calling it Hillman Talk. And if you looked at A Different World, you know that they went to Hillman College, which is supposed to be an HBCU, an imaginary HBCU on their show. And they're naming it Hillman Talk because you have Black professors that are giving out free courses, Black history, finances, gardening, a whole array of subjects that is for us. And I just love it so much. This is how you utilize your platform for the better. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my God. This is beautiful. The way that we come together. I love us for real, bitch. Shout out to the Phillies. Philly A Eagles. Caw-caw. Yeah, I hope y'all win the Super Bowl. I was about to say I might come down to New Orleans just to see it. Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, no, girl. You know what? I just don't like crowds like that. After my experience with trying to get on that goddamn plane to go to Florida, and how I had got trapped up in the airport, and I just got stuffed up in that goddamn plane in the back. I just can't do it, girl. I can't do it. And it's just not the plane. I'm talking about, because I just know New Orleans is going to be overran. Okay? You got the Kansas City Chiefs. Ugh. Girl, them DEI hires. No, let me stop. let me stop playing. Bitch, You got them. I'm so tired of the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, baby. They've been at the Super Bowl for the past 10 years. It feel like they've been there for the past 30 fucking years, bitch. And they ain't probably been around that long. I don't know, girl. It's just, I'm so tired of seeing Patrick Mahomes, okay? The fact that I know his name now, that says a lot, bitch, all right? And I seen a post talk about something. Either way it goes, we should be happy that we got two black quarterbacks in the, Super Bowl playing. What? Where is the second one? I see Jalen Hurts. Where is the second one? Do that other dude even consider himself black, or do he consider himself biracial? And honestly, I really had to ask that question because neither one is wrong, right? In my opinion, neither one is wrong, but it's a difference. But at the same time, somebody gonna be like, now if neither one is wrong and it's a difference, what are you trying to say? I'm trying to say he got rid of all the black in his bloodline. He got a whole white family. Moving on from that, I just want Jalen Hurts to win a Super Bowl ring so he can ice that bitch out. Just like that necklace. That necklace had me like, God damn! Whoa! What the fuck? I really want him to be like, bing! And I'd be like, God damn! Whoa! Cut it down, cut it down, cut it down, cut it down. I need to put some shades on for that shit. Bitch, okay? That's all that I really want. I want them to stunt. Ka-ka, ka-ka. Ka-ka, ka-ka. Okay. Plus he got a black one. Anyway, moving on from that. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Somebody wanted me to talk about the drama on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't watch that show. I don't watch this show. I seen the clip about Ken and Trisha going at each other. Why are they still on the show? Okay. Honestly, is this still their first season? Girl, I don't fucking know. All I know is from where I stopped, Trish is a liar. That's all that I know. Okay. Ken, you being taken advantage of, Trish is a liar. Ken, you was okay with being a side nigga, and that's just all that it is. Do I feel like her and Martell probably did something together? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I feel like she's a liar? Yes, I do. Do I feel like I like anybody else on that goddamn show? Absolutely not. Nobody is nothing without that show. I'm just gonna tell you that at the end of the day, cancel that bitch. It is so goddamn drama-filled for no reason. Martell is trash. I don't understand why he is still given a platform with all of the dumb shit and the disgusting shit that he has done. Okay? I don't understand why Melanie is still on the show. You don't fuck with none of them people, and they clearly don't fuck with you. And they only want you on the show because that's the only reason why people watch. And at the end of the day, if people are watching just for Melody like the people say, then why don't she go ahead and get her own show? Because they know that she can't hold the viewers. Okay? Some people be good when they are on a cast, with an ensemble cast. Some people just are good in a group and not just by themselves. And I feel like Melody is that. I don't feel like Melody has the personality enough to give us anything to actually hold our attention for a whole hour or even 30 minutes by herself. And I'm pretty sure that you're not going to watch it the whole way through. And if you do, you're just doing that just because you're trying to lie to yourself. And it's no shade to her. It's no shade to her. But that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I don't see it. Okay? I don't see it for none of them. And it ain't no hate. It ain't no hate. I've been felt that way. Okay? You want to know what truly, truly disgusts me? Again, like I said, I don't understand why they kept Martell on this show. He of all people. And it's like, when we talk about these reality shows, I get that we're trying to show reality, right? But at the same time, I feel like some of these shows really are setting a bad example because you guys are rewarding bad behavior that anybody else would have been fired, brought up on charges for in their regular jobs if they would have done the same thing. If Martell would have had something, revenge P, even a screenshot, doing all of the stuff that he's doing, to Melody and all that stuff or whatever, and getting arrested and everything, he would have lost his job in the real world. If he had that type of job, if he wasn't probably working for himself, he would have lost his job. He would have been brought up on charges. But y'all keep him on the show. People like, that's like the same reason and the same issue that I have like on Married to Medicine, bringing Greg back on the show. When he's been accused of being abused by one of your current cast member. that's been a cast member from day one. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand the rewarding of bad behavior. I really don't. I really don't. And Martell is a dangerous type of person. He's a dangerous type of person. I feel like all of them fake as fuck. None of them are truly friends. I really thought that they was gonna talk about the whole Kiki situation when she passed away. I don't even think that even came up. I don't know if it's gonna come up at the reunion. And honestly, at this point, I don't care about the show. Whatever happens, happens. Moving on from that, Bryn from Real Housewives of New York. Now I done caught up. I gotta look at the reunion. Okay, I done caught up because at one point I was 5 episodes behind because I had stopped watching it because at this I was like, girl, it ain't giving me nothing. But when they went to Puerto Rico and Bryn and Uber got into it, let me tell you something, Bryn, I don't like you no more. Like, I was tolerating you, but it came to a point where it became too much. It's one thing to joke about your sexual escapade or to, do the little sexual jokes and all that stuff, whatever. I don't really have a problem with that. I just have a problem when you overdo it. And every time we see you talking about sex, that's what you do all the time. And it's like, okay, we get it. Can we do something else? Okay. You really didn't have a storyline, all right? But then you made it seem like when you tried to make it seem like Uber was coming at you, trying to call you a hoe, basically trying to make it seem like you slept around to get the job that you got to get on the show or whatever. Uber, you kind of said something that kind of implied it, but you didn't say it explicitly, but I get it. You like, words mean things, and she said, bitch, don't put them words in my mouth. I said, as an example, you probably could have. I ain't say that you did. It was one of those type of situations. But then Brian went and crying to Aaron and them talking about something. And then about me getting our word and all this stuff, whatever. And they like, oh my God. So you mean to tell me she up there trying to play on your sexuality and all this stuff and trying to say that you a hoe and sleeping around or imply like that, and you been our word and you told her? She was like, I told her and all this stuff and whatever. And then when Uber found out, and the way Uber reacted, now I said, Uber, unless she's a good ass actress, that bitch didn't know nothing about that. That woman had no idea about that. And then to find out that Bryn said, I kind of said it in a way that I thought she'd catch on to it, instead of actually, the way that she said it was like she implicitly told her, like, I was our word. Okay? No, girl. I said, oh my goodness, the way that she weaponized that, she weaponized a sexual assault. She really did. And I can see exactly why the rest of the cast don't fuck with it no more. You do too fucking much. And I seen something that said that she was off the show, that she was leaving the show. But then I seen that somebody said that wasn't really a real statement from her. I'm not sure. If you're watching Real Housewives of New York, let me know if she's off the show or not. Don't tell me what happened on the reunion part 1 because I'm going to watch that after this. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, okay? I'm finna go watch it now. Probably, bitch, I gotta edit this. And then I gotta get my stuff ready for tomorrow. I'm so y'all be getting y'all stuff ready for the night before. I remember having to do that when I was in school. Like, go ahead and get our clothes ready. We'll be go put our outfits on, bitch. Girl, that's what I gotta do. Okay? And then I'm going to bed. All right? So I ain't finna watch nothing now. But yeah, I just did not like that. I did not like that at all. Speaking of other reality shows, now I already talked about this. I got a whole video about this. Go watch it if you want to be in debt. My opinions about it. But I have watched the new season of Young, Famous, and African, right? Now let me tell you something. The people's is trying to say Annie is on some stuff. Do I think that she on some stuff? No. I think that the bitch is just stressed the hell out. And if you married to a nigga that got 3 names, okay? Like, no. And I heard that he got with her when she was real young. So if that clocks, that's probably the reason why she still stayed with him. Only for him to continue to embarrass her. And as much as she go up for him, and as much as she protects him on that goddamn show, for him to put that goddamn statement out to basically say that he about to divorce his wife, then to take it down and to say that he was hacked, only to get in the video and say basically he wasn't hacked, and then to do some performance talking about something he looking for his true love. What? Annie, we've been told you to let that nigga go. We've been told you to let him go. Oh, wow, Annie. And let Annie be an example. That man got her. That's the reason why she acts the way she do. Because of whatever is going on in that household. Whatever is the babies that's coming in that's outside, the cheating, all of that. I mean, his name is they call him Two-Faced and also innocent. You are not innocent, but you definitely are two-faced. Bitch, that shit was... I feel bad for her because she's getting publicly humiliated. I hate that for her. I hate that for her. But also, it don't take away from the fact that, you know, you caused a lot of shit on that show. All right? And you act like you don't understand why the people don't be fucking with you sometimes on that show. Girl, you be throwing a rock and trying to hide your hands and flip shit, okay? The people's had a reason not to fuck with you on the last season, okay? To be quite honest. When Nadia went off on her ass, girl, I said, goddamn, Nadia, calm down. I felt bad for Nadia because Nadia was also grieving. I didn't know Nadia had got with a man and he died. May he rest in peace. That is so crazy. Mind you, the last time that I heard, like on the season 2, one, she messing around with Vic Mensa. They had like a long distance type of relationship, and now you in a whole relationship. What happened? Girl, I need to go look that up. And she, what's her name? Kanya. Girl, when Kanye, she came through just to be there for her to cry. Sometimes I got a like-dislike relationship with old girl, but when she came through just to be that shoulder that she could lean on, and Nadia broke the fuck down. Ooh, that was a lie. I said he died. What happened, girl? And then she was like, his mama was over there taking care. Oh, Lord, they loved her. The mama was taking care. Unless that's the culture. The mama was taking care. You made an impact. Just know that. But, yeah, if you haven't watched Young, Famous and African, if you never watched it, I'm telling you, and you want a show to watch that is a little bit drama, a whole lot of fashion, bitch, and a different culture with Rich and Famous, baby, go ahead and watch that. Young, Famous, and African on Netflix. Let me tell you something. Talk about the fashions. The girl, if they ever do a fashion award for the reality TV shows, they will win hands down. Okay? And Swanky be stunting just to stunt for no goddamn reason. Somebody asked him, where the fuck do you be going when you be getting out them cars? I follow his Instagram, and when I tell you the way he is with the clothes on the show is the exact same way I should say TikTok, the exact same way that he is on TikTok in his videos and stuff. He fly as fuck, bitch. Sometimes it's a little extra, but he be putting that shit on, okay? They all do. And I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers be dressing. And they beautiful. Yes. Anyway, y'all watch that. Let's support our African brothers and sisters. The Grammy Awards come on this Sunday. I'll watch. I ain't expecting much. Beyonce, you better make an announcement, and that's all. I don't give a shit about nothing else. Moving on from that, I did watch one. Listen. I hate to say this. I'm all diddied out. Okay? I don't need another documentary, another docuseries. I don't need it. I don't need it whatsoever. There's one on Netflix. There's one on Peacock. There's one on HBO Max. There's one on Tubi. Baby, it's one on just about every streaming platform that's about the fall of Diddy. Now, I watched the one that was on HBO Max. I watched that today. And I didn't learn nothing new that we didn't already know. But it was just more so having the people who actually experienced him and they're saying their side or whatever. Yeah, he if anything, he's a terrible person. Okay? D Woods. To find out that the reason why them two, D Woods and Aubrey, got kicked out of Danny DeCane was because he was trying to fuck, basically. I kind of figured that, but to have that confirmed, okay. But other than that, I didn't know about that. One of the girlfriends that he had before. What's her name? Pia Krishan. Anyway, she's on there. I didn't know that. But either way, it still was nothing new per se. But at the same time, basically, we found out that he was beating on all his girlfriends, beating on every woman that he was with. That's basically what we found out. He's an abuser. So, moving on from that, ASAP Rocky, you are dumber than dumb. You pull a Karen Huger. Now, y'all know he already got this case, right, for shooting, allegedly, ASAP Rocky, right? Got him on tape doing it, okay? And so, basically, they was going to give him a plea deal. They said, listen, you either take 180 days in jail with a little bit of, probation, and you be good. He said, no, nigga, take that shit to trial. Take it to trial. I said, what? 180 days in jail? And you probably wasn't even gonna pay you do that much, the whole thing? What's 180 days? Let me look this up. This how lazy I'm about to be. How many months is 180 days? 5 months. 6 months? You probably would have did less than 3. You probably would have did less than 3. And you would have been home to see your kids, okay? You would have been home to see your kids, And you are saying, absolutely the freak not, let's take this to trial. And so they go ahead, and now the trial has started. Mind you, do you want to know who the jury is consisted of? The jury is consisted of, I think, like 7 men and 5 women or something like that. Nope, 5 men and 7 women. And none of them are black. And he's facing up to 24 years in prison compared to the 3 to 6 months he could have got. What? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? You got kids. Oh my God. Oh God. Speaking of kids, Sky Jackson had her baby. Mind you, her baby daddy's still up in jail for his probation violation. Congratulations, I guess. Chris Brown suing. Speaking of a documentary on HBO / the ID channel. Okay. That's who they did The Fall of Diddy. That's who did it, the ID channel. But it's being played because ID plays on they programs play on HBO Max too, right? And so also remember when they did the whole thing about Dan Snyder from Nickelodeon's Quiet on Set? So they did a whole nother documentary series just like that, but on Chris Brown. I didn't watch it. I didn't need to watch it. Honestly, I just don't feel like. Honestly, I'm just Lord Jesus Christ. I'm just so tuckered out, okay? It's just too much hearing about all this stuff, especially once I lived through it. We know some of this stuff. And basically, Chris Brown said, bitch, I'm suing y'all asses for $500 million. I said, $500 million? You really put it out there, huh? For basically putting somebody on there trying to say that he's a serial abuser, a serial and all that stuff or whatever. Girl, all right, you're not going to get that money, but, hey, it is what it is. I get it. You want to defend yourself, I guess, if there's defending. $500 million. See, that's how you negotiate. They say you start high so that you can negotiate and get to a number that you'll probably still be comfortable with. So don't start low. Every time you get into something, don't start low. Down at no 1 million. No, fuck that shit, bitch. 500 million. Anyway, that's not funny. Kind of is. Also, DJ died. I said, what? I was on a boat. I found that out. I said, oh my God. DJ died. Hit the dance floor. I said, what? A little two-step. I said, now walk it out. I said, I know that ain't that nigga. Bitch, let me tell you something. He was only 42, 43 years old. He died from a heart attack. And they said that really wasn't his first one. And he died in his sleep. here's the thing. That was my childhood. That was like in the high school, in the college. Literally, that was freshman year college. That was back then where the snap era was coming, the crunk era was coming. You had Snap Your Fingers. You had the Young Bloods. You had Scrappy out there. I don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck. Okay, you had and Money in the Bank. Let me tell you, okay. You know, you had that. You had that. You had Snap Your Fingers. You know, do your stuff. That ain't the song that I was thinking of, but it was. Snap Your Fingers. And then they were like, do the Pool Palace. You had DJ, what his name? Lil Jon, Eastside Boys, the Young Bloods. What the fuck they at? Okay. Let me tell you something. Remember Party Like a Rock Star. Tat it up. Remember D4L. Dun. They're laughing, oh, shake that laughing, bitch. I was so goddamn. That was a time, bitch. That was a fucking time, okay? Oh, DJ Unk. Sip one for the homie. Water. Girl, that is crazy. 42? Yeah. Trump said, you motherfuckers is getting fired if you don't take your asses back to work. Ain't no talking about the federal people. This is crazy. RFK Jr.'s past vaccine comments resurfaced amid his nomination for health secretary. We should not give black people the same schedule as whites. Their immune system is better than ours. Oh, well, I mean, okay. Moving on from that. American Airlines, you know, I ain't got time for this. I don't got time for that. An American Airlines plane collided into a helicopter before crashing into the Potomac River. Oh my God, what? The aircraft, an American Eagle Flight 5342, operated by PSA Airline, was arriving from Wichita, Kansas, when the incident occurred. American Airlines acknowledged the collision is in a statement saying that they are aware of the situation and will provide update as more become available. Bitch, they said that the jet collided with the helicopter while landing at the Washington National Airport on Well, maybe I shouldn't be so mad at United for taking us off that plane. No, I am going to still be mad because you bitches knew that something was going on with the brakes. But, you know, pray for all those that was in that on that flight. Oh my God, that is so scary. Bitch, pause. Let me tell you something. Cause y'all know they've been doing a whole bunch of promotions for it or whatever. Y'all watching and make sure y'all put on your DVRs. What is it? February the 24th or something like that. When Beyond the Gates come on, the first black, for real, black soap opera, I think come on CBS, I will be recording that and I will be watching it. We're about to have our stories for real again. We're about to be our parents, our grandparents all over again, bitch. Some of y'all still be watching General Hospital, okay? Some of y'all young asses be watching General Hospital because it be on my timeline. I'm like, y'all be watching this shit? Girl, I don't know. I can't pop, and I feel so good about this because one, it's black. Two, it's the beginning, and I can start from the very beginning because, bitch, I can't just jump into a goddamn soap opera these days because, baby, this like, it be like they on season 57, and I don't know what the fuck going on. I was watching something when we was at the airport. I was like, oh, what is happening? Who is this? You sleeping with your sister slept with your man? What? And you okay? Girl, what? And then you had her kids DNA tested? What the fuck is happening? Girl, I was so into it a little bit, but you know, I like to look at stuff from the beginning. I ain't finna go back to 1960, okay? Ain't nobody finna do that, you know? So now we got a show that's starting right here, right now, and we can start from the beginning. And yes, it's gonna be on DVR every day. Every day, and I'm gonna come home and watch my stories, okay? That's just how it is. Girl, I'm so happy. And it better be good. But I know it's gonna be good. But yeah. And no, I have not watched oh my goodness, One of Them Days yet. And I feel so about it. Because let me tell you, girl. I was gonna watch it yesterday. No, I was gonna go to the movies. I was gonna try to go to the movies yesterday after work. Now I got off of work at 8 o'clock. The next showing wasn't until 10:15. I was not finna come home. As soon as I came home, bitch, I wasn't going back out this house, okay? And then I was gonna see if I could watch it tonight. And then I got off of work, and the next showing wasn't gonna be until 7:45. I said, girl, what the hell? So I'm gonna see it eventually. Hopefully, I get to see it this weekend. I probably on Sunday, because I do have to work on Saturday. I work all the way up until Saturday, but yeah, we'll see. And I've heard nothing but good and great things about it. They said it was funny. They said it was good. I can't wait to laugh. Kiki, you know, I love them. Kiki, Issa, SZA, all of that. SZA gonna be at the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar. Now let me tell you something, bitch. LeBron James, you got the moment. You and Kendrick got a moment to do something real petty right now and real funny. You pop his ass up on the goddamn Super Bowl. Just let him come out there or put him on the screen. Okay, that's what you need to do. And see that nigga soak. And I'm talking. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That Canadian. All right, baby. That'd be so fucking funny. Men are so petty. They're so childish. I like looking at men beef. Men, let me tell you something. Men beef be so much better and entertaining to me than women beef. I don't understand why, but it just does, okay? It does it for me. Like, they shit don't, I mean, it get Grammy, but I feel like women just be going so hard at each other. It just don't be funny no more. But men, that should be hilarious. Like, what? Y'all are stupid. You know, it be one of those. You know, women be so serious. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But anyway, y'all, let me get the hell up off of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Please watch this video because I have to record it twice. And I feel some type of way if y'all don't. I ain't never said that to y'all before. I mean, over an hour. And it was so good. It was so good. Bitch, I was cracking myself up. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy yourself. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.